Hey guys, it's Geordie_medium13 here. I've picked some cards for this week's reading. So I will start with last week's reading, a little bit of a review of last week. So I know for me personally, it was definitely an interesting week. A lot came up for me. Um, I think the theme for the week last week was calm. I'm pretty sure that was the card I picked out, and then we had defense was Monday, Tuesdays was possibility, Wednesdays was limbo, Thursdays was opportunity, Fridays was sadness, Saturdays was reward, and Sundays was option. So I know for me, some of those cards played out, some of them didn't. So for me, quite a bit of sadness came up for me last week. I haven't spoken about that too much with some of my family members, but I know sadness was floating around in there, and I was having to shift a lot of stuff that was coming up for me and my emotions and how to deal with that. So a lot of that kind of stuff came up. Tuesdays Tuesday's card possibility. Actually, I might start with Thursday's card opportunity. So that actually didn't play out for me on Thursday. That played out for me on, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday. An opportunity came up to play tennis again back here in Bendigo. At the tennis centre that I played at all my life. So an opportunity came up from that, and a bit of a work opportunity came up too. So that was exciting. Some opportunities were coming up for me. I didn't really feel limbo at any point at any time, so that didn't come up for me last week. Reward and options. I guess you could probably say options of going back to tennis or not, or the options or for work. So a little bit of options came up as well. Um, I didn't really feel defense or possibility too much. Um, so yeah, let me know what you guys thought of last week's reading, and let me know what came up for you guys. So we might as well get into this week. So this week, the theme of the week for this week is balance. That's the card that was picked today, and then Monday's card is reward. So interesting rewards come up again this week. Tuesdays is completion. Wednesdays is achievement. Thursday we have, which is interesting, so we've got abandonment. So that'll be interesting. Friday is happiness. So that's looking good towards the end of the week. Saturday is resilience. And Sunday is self-reflection, which is such a beautiful card. So it looks like next week's going to be interesting already by these cards. So the theme for the week is balance. So we'll start with that one. Definitely sounds like it's going to be an interesting week already by these cards, I feel. Alright, so balance. A decision will be made, and provided you have acted fairly in the past, it'll go in your favour. This can relate it to a legal claim, a decision at work, or a relationship or family matter. When justice appears, you can expect to find out that the truth of this. You can definitely find out the truth of a situation. Through this, you find healing and closure. This card can also reveal you may need to make a decision, weighing up your options to find a fair and balanced way forward. True justice is restorative. So the card suggests you will feel vindicated and stronger within yourself. An additional meaning of the card is that your spirit guides and angels are supporting you on your life's path. So the advice for this card is take a practical approach. If you need to make a decision, go with what is realistic rather than idealistic. The solution doesn't need to be perfect, just workable. If a decision that affects you is made by others, accept it is the best they can do at this time. So definitely an interesting card. It sounds like the theme for the week being balance is all about calm and making decisions and integrity and finding the truth and vindication. So definitely sounds like an interesting theme for the week. So we'll get to Monday's card, which was reward. So when you've achieved a goal such as finding a new home, completing a project, or passing a test, it's time for rewards, holidays, socializing, love, and trips away, all feature in this happy fall, which brings you leisure, fun, and freedom. It's also time to get back in touch with your inner child and celebrate the joy of life. As you find contentment within, you'll sense the closeness of your spirit guides. An additional meaning is reflecting on happy memories. Advice: be carefree while you can and replenish your mind, body, and soul. You deserve it. So definitely an interesting card as well. So it sounds like there's going to be some sort of reward. But it even goes to the theme of the week, because one of the key words for this card is balance. So definitely ties in with the theme for the week, and love and contentment and freedom and travel. So definitely all connects with the theme for the week. So we'll get to the next card, which is completion. Alright, so love grows and bonds deepen in romance while your social and family connections grow and thrive. Anything you do with others is favoured now, from celebrations to team sports. Any old disagreements are overcome in the spirit of togetherness. Children thrive and your home is a hive of activity. Equally, you enjoy prosperity and work success. An additional meaning of this 10 is finding your dream home and having children. Advice: you can feel blessed for the life you have. It's time to celebrate. So I feel like with that, it's all about not necessarily a certain project or a certain aspect is going to be completed. It's more or less related to love and happiness and joy. And it sounds like in your home life, in your work life, in your relationships, your friendships, whatever, it's all going to just sort of be a little bit more happier. And it's all about love and weddings and celebrations and all of that kind of stuff. So definitely ties in with the theme for the week as well. So we'll get to Wednesday's card, which is achievement. Alright, so this 8 shows achievement in your profession or field of study. It is the card of the perfectionist who knows that small details can be important. You take pride in your work and set high standards. This attitude now pays off. Your finances improve as a result of hard work and commitment to succeed. An additional meaning is exam success or return to education as you decide to deepen your expertise. The advice of the card is you have the ability to earn more and learn more. Wherever you focus your energy, success will follow. So that card to me feels like whether you might make a decision to go back to study or to learn more or whatever, but achievement and success is going to follow you. So it definitely sounds like Wednesday is going to be interesting. Some sort of achievement might come. Also does tie in with the theme for the week too. So we'll get to probably the most interesting card out of the lot, which was Thursday's card, which is Abandonment. So this appears to be a sad card, but all is not lost, because this 5 often reveals a fear of poverty and isolation rather than the reality. You may feel at risk of losing a job or relationship, or you distance yourself from others due to self-doubt. An additional meaning is feeling alone after the end of a relationship, along with financial change that a breakup can bring. Advice: you do have support, but you may be looking in the wrong places or to the wrong people. Go beyond your usual networks and you'll find the help and comfort you need. So definitely an interesting card. I feel like some sort of feeling of abandonment might come up for you. Could be going back to thinking about a lost friendship or anything to do with that, I feel. So yeah, I feel like taking the advice part on, go beyond your usual networks and you'll find the help and comfort you need and the support. So definitely take that on for Thursday, I feel is going to be important to remember on Thursday. Alright, so we'll get to the next card, which was Friday's, which is happiness. So obviously whatever happens on Thursday is not going to last too long, which sounds good. Alright, so this is a joyful, positive card that predicts happiness and time for well-deserved relaxation. If life has been stressful lately, the sun is a welcome sign that the pressure will end and you'll finally be able to unwind. You may be spending time with children or finding your inner child, doing whatever pleases you and brings you fulfillment. The sun also predicts holidays and trips, and you find peace and contentment in a place that nurtures and inspires you. The sun favors creative pursuits too, so you may turn your attention to hobbies and creative projects now, which will flourish. The advice part for this card is appreciate your deserved success and this special time of rest and recuperation. Enjoy feeling safe and appreciate the harmony that is around you. So it sounds like Friday is going to be all about happiness and growth and um, just relaxation. And I feel it's so important in the times we face now that, to do those things that make you happy, which is your yoga, your meditation, your self care, all of that stuff. So I feel like that is going to be important to remember on Friday. Um, all right, so we'll get to the next card, which was Saturday's card, which was resilience. So sounds like it's going to be interesting, something to we're going to need to be resilient about. All right, so this queen is highly intelligent and driven. She commands respect, holds her ground, and puts her interests first. She is charming but does not suffer fools. She can see the truth of any situation in a flash. This card often comes up in a reading to show strong women, business leaders, independent females, and single parents. If she comes up as the You card in a reading, it's time to show your strength of character. The advice part of this card is be prepared to make strong decisions or to respond to a final decision made by a woman. So definitely an interesting card. Some of the key words are intelligence, independence, leadership. So for me, I feel like this card, my takeaway would be it's all about finding your inner strength and finding and sticking with that strength, and staying in your power. So I feel like that's what Saturday is going to bring. Whether it actually happens on Saturday or not remains to be seen, but we'll see. Anyway, so we'll get to the last card, which I just think is such a beautiful card, the self-reflection, which is on Sunday. So it looks like we're going to be doing some self-reflecting on Sunday. Alright. It's time to revisit the past, to take stock before you move on. You may muse on happy memories or discover that there's unfinished business, so you find yourself being in touch with someone from the past or revisiting an old situation to find answers. At this time, you'll also be judging yourself on your past actions. Did you do the right thing? An additional meaning of the card is spiritual connection, linking with those in spirit, guides, angels, and loved ones. The advice of this card is if you feel you need to give a person a second chance or return to an old situation, now's the time to decide. If you're reassessing the past in other ways, don't be too hard on yourself. Definitely feel this card. So it sounds like next Sunday is going to be an interesting day. A lot of self-reflecting. Yeah. So I feel like it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out and whether someone from your past comes up, so you can heal those old wounds or to get a better perspective on the situation. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out and whether that does happen on Sunday. I have a funny feeling for me it's going to play out on Thursday because I feel like I'll be playing tennis again, and that's going to bring some people back into my life. So I feel like the self-reflection is definitely going to play out for me on Thursday. So whether or not that happens, I'll let you guys know. But I have a funny feeling I'll be doing a video on Friday to discuss it. So I'll leave that there. So that's the reading for this week, for this coming week. Let me know in the comments throughout the week if this stuff happens for you, what comes up. Let me know. Happy to hear it. And yeah, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks, guys.